Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Sword of Convallaria, and today we're going to be taking a look at what has been added for this week of the weekly update. Well, technically it is kind of like a new major update per se, but not necessarily something like that, but it's just that this is the update where they added a new debut banner. So first things first, let's see what's going on in the events, because I have noticed there's a new mode in the bulletin. They call this one Proof of Strength. And this is a new limited time mode, which basically it's like a mode where you had to take on the tougher opponents. Proof of Strength, defeat the onslaught of foes. So I got a feeling this is a different kind of mode, so let's check that out, shall we? I have a feeling this sun has like a thing here. It says, "Fool, before you rush off on another voyage, you should pass my Proof of Strength trial first. Don't underestimate those familiar looking foes. They're not the same anymore. That's right, I enhanced those phantoms using the origin gems you brought back. Though maybe I went a little overboard. What if something goes wrong during the challenge? Hey, hurry up and get started already. It's not like I'm worried about you or anything." Okay, so participate in Proof of Strength to unlock profile backgrounds. Clear each rank to obtain proof rewards. Check the strategy guide and battle records to complete the challenges more easily. Alright. I wonder what this is right here. Oh, this is a strategy. The enemies have high physical shield. Bring characters who are better at dealing magical damage. Okay, good. I'll do that. Okay, so let's begin the trial. We cannot bring physical units because they are going to get eaten up by the shield. So instead we'll bring magic units on here. So let's see, we have Barrel on here. We can still bring Cocoa here mostly for defense, while everyone else will be using magic. Okay, I'm not gonna choose the ones that does physical. So okay. Momo will be here. I'm trying to see what units that does magic, because physical attacks aren't gonna do much here. Hasna is another unit that does magic, so let's bring her in instead of you. I already have a healer on the team. Phelan will work too, but she is mostly a healer, so I think we'll do this. Okay, 31. These guys aren't that hard to deal with. Alright. I just did one stage to show you guys how it works. Yeah, these guys have high amount of physical shield, as you can see here. So that means our physical attacks normally wouldn't work on them. So let's see. Oh, I will be able to reach that back there. There we go. And then we're gonna move Momo right here. I'm gonna stay still first to activate this. And then go here to get him. And what I like about Marcel is that she can do this to the whole team. And they're all dead. And then another thing I can do with this, activate this, and then make the game think I just stand still, but unfortunately I cannot do that. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example of what happens if you try to attack it, but since these units aren't that strong, which is why I was able to hit them regardless if they have a shield or not. Alright then, you want to play rough? I'll show you how rough I can be. And there you go. I don't think this is that challenging. You just need to pay attention to the strategies, because some challenges do require like a specific units. Like you see here in this stage where you need to use magic units, otherwise you're not gonna scratch as much. Only applies to those who are like below like level 30-ish levels. But those who are over that level already, I don't think this will be much of a problem because it doesn't really matter as long as you know what you're doing. Let's see, what kind of rewards do we have here? So yep, as you can see here, these are what you will get here whenever you advance through the stages. Personally, I would like to cover something like this in the future, but since this is just a pure challenge and it's not story based, I don't think I'll need to do this for the video. So if you like to challenge yourself on this one, yep, I would say that this is not gonna be that difficult, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see, and that's all the events here. Okay, so Proof of Stream is a new feature on here, which will stay here for 28 days. And now let's move on to the banners and see what we have here. So we got a new character added to the game, as well as the new weapon for it. The Astral Imprint is Resonant Crystal, and that is the trinket. And then we have a new character named Credenza. Yeah, I think it's Credenza. Yeah, anyways, Credenza is a new character that is a Watcher class, by the way. And the factions she's part of are Propel State and Aggression. Or, yeah. Yeah, I think it's Aggression. I think that's how you call it. Anyways, let's talk about the trait that she has. So, Divine Radiance. What this does is that certain skills gain additional effects when a character is affected by Divine Revelation. When performing Standby, sacrifices 20% of character's current HP to gain Divine Revelation at the start of the next turn for 1 turn. Each time the character sacrifices 10% of current HP or take damage, the counter increases. After reaching 12 counts, gain the skill Hierophany. Hierophany? I think that's how you pronounce it, but anyways. When defeated, triggers Divine Punishment. So let's see what these are actually. So let's see, the skill. It can be used up to 1 time per battle. Basic effect, prepares for 1 turn, dispels all debuffs from all allies within 5 tiles of the character, then restores 100% of HP, and grants all level 2 buffs for 2 turns. While preparing, this skill activates 1 time, but the amount of healing and the buff duration are halved. Also gains Pray for Divine Revelation until the start of the next turn. Interesting. So this is more like a support skill rather than like a attack skill. Alright, I see. And also, let's see what this does. So Divine Punishment is that it deals 70% magical AoE damage to all enemies within 5 tiles of the character and inflicts blind for one turn. That's only if they're not immune to blind, that is. Okay, and then now let's see what the second part of the trait does. So magic attack is increased by 15%. The Herogamy Enhancement additionally restores 2 NRG to allies, restores all skill cooldowns by 1 turn, and grants Radiant Grace for 2 turns. Gains Pray for Divine Revelation at the start of the battle until the turn begins. When first gaining Divine Revelation, its duration increased by 1 turn. When having Divine Revelation, all skills NRG cost is reduced by 1. Oh, that's a nice change there for that. So let's see what these effects are. So Radiant Grace is a buff. When not a summon unit, attack and defense increased by 15%. And then the Divine Revelation, certain skills gain additional effects. Okay, so yeah, something like that. And then heals afterwards. And then Pray for Divine Revelation. Okay, for 1 turn. Okay, so this just basically the same thing that was explained here already. Actually, wait, Divine Revelation is up here, isn't it? Yeah, right here. Now let's move on to the skill. So reaction skill This one is Radiant Barrier. When an ally within 4 tiles of the character receives a single target attack, reduces damage taken by 15%, then the character sacrifices 10% of the current HP. Can be triggered up to 2 times per round. When the character is injured, damage taken is reduced by 30%. So like if you're in an injured status or on whoever it is that's attacked by a single target, the amount of damage taken reduced will be doubled from like 15% to 30%. A nice change for that. We also have Radiant Blessing. It's a support skill which will sacrifice 30% of the character's current HP to restore 20% energy to the target ally. Grants 2 random level 2 buffs to all allies within 2 tiles of the target for 2 turns. When affected by Divine Revelation, the skill changes to a different skill, which will restore an additional 2 energy to the center target and reduce all skill cooldowns by 2 turns. This skill changes to Divine Revelation Radiant Blessings. That's what that's called, okay. And then, and this is what it does, so yeah, it's the same thing. Well, actually no, it is the same skill. I don't know why it is showing something like that on here, but yep. Okay, next up we got is Hymn of Absolution. It's a healing skill. Sacrifice 30% of character's current HP. Heals all allies within 3 tiles of the target for 60% of M attack. And grants them attack 2 up and damage 2 up for 2 turns. After casting the skill, the character gains Pray for Divine Revelation until the start of the next turn. And when affected by Divine Revelation, the skill changes with the enhancement. Additional grant Radiant Grace to the target for 2 turns. And that is the other skill that you get here. And then we also have the class skill, which is the passive. Hierophany's Return increases the number of times the skill Hierophany can be used by 1. So basically this one allows you to be able to cast that again on the same battle, which is awesome. And last but not least, we have Quiet Prayer. Of course there will be more skills for this one, not just these 5. When performing Standby, heals all allies within 3 tiles of the character for 30% of magic attack, and increases the duration of Prayer for Divine Revelation by 1 turn. Straightforward, and a nice upgrade. And this is what she looks like initially, and it looks like she's kind of related to Samantha in some ways. And this is what she looks like at 5 stars. Now, I don't think I'll be summoning for her because I don't have enough resources just to guarantee her, so I'm just gonna hold off my resources until I can summon again. So anyways, we got Credenza's challenge. So let's try it out and see what this character is about. Union scum, you strike our town from the flank. I won't back down. I won't back down. I'm a guardian of our home. Brutal hit. That was. I'm fading fast. Hang in there, don't give up. Credenza, why are you... It's too dangerous out here. Get out! Your wounds is critical. Don't talk now. I'll heal you.
いかがいたしましょう。光よ、生きとし生けるものを守れ。
I feel great now. Thanks. Gotta get back to my brothers at the front. May the radiance guide these brave souls. A battle rages on. More wounds will come. I must stay ready and stay prepared to heal at any moment.
いかがいたしましょう。
Okay, so it looks like we're not gonna do anything right now. So we're just gonna move a little bit just in case. The enemy is already here. The flame spell is not ready yet, and I had nowhere near enough to cast it again. Is there no hope left? Don't worry, I'm here to help. Okay, I see. So let's see what this is. Yep, anxious wait. Credenza, please! He's barely hanging on. Don't worry, leave it to me. Oh dear. We'll be in trouble if that goes on. Stay calm. Now 2 tasks at once. Oh, Radiance, guide my hands. Credenza gains Divine Revelation through preparation. Some of her skills are enhanced. Blazing Benediction is now enhanced to an instant skill. Use your instant skill to heal the wounded first. Okay. Yep, now this is considered a instant skill. And we're gonna move back by 1 tile. His wounds are healed completely. Incredible, Credenza. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, to help the fire conjurers prepare the flame spell. New skill, Radiant Blessing unlocked. Cast Radiant Blessing during Divine Revelation to greatly restores a target's energy and reduce their skill cooldowns. Alright, let's do that. Okay, 4 energy restored. This power. I can cast the flame spell now. We're saved. Taste our fury, Yuyan dogs. Okay, I'm gonna move back a bit to, yeah, there we go. Focus fire. Take down that Radiant May Servant first. Protect Credenza. I'll die before any of you touch her. Can't hold on much longer. Credenza, we're at our limit. We need to go. No, I won't leave anyone behind. Harmony is a one-time AoE skill needed to preparation. It provides powerful healing and buffs when activated when preparation is completed. Use Harmony to turn the tide. Alright, we got a new skill. Yep, let's use that. Is this considered an instant skill? No. There you go, now everything has changed. Instead of us dying, we just came back to the into our favor. Okay, Flame Sorceress, let's see what we can do here. Well, doesn't seem you'll be doing much since we can't attack with you. All of Credenza's skills are now unlocked. Try them out to help the mercenaries finish the remaining battles.
あなたの選択を信じます。
Okay, another healing just came out. Let's see. Hymn of Absolute. Okay, this is the one where we need to use it on my allies. Okay, now they're stronger. Take them down. I don't think I'll be able to still attack with you, so I'm just going to sit back. Oh, looks like they did a job for me. Awesome. This victory is yours, Credenza. I'm just glad everyone made it. What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just need a moment alone. Yep, this battle is mostly just healing. It's like a heal-off battle, I would say. And if you follow all these steps above here, like that's shown here, you can pretty much beat this stage without any issues. Because the game just gonna guide you through of how to use this character. It's not so challenging at all. As long as you know what you're doing, that is. Yeah, overall, what do I think about this character? This character is excellent to your team. For any team in general. And, yep. That healer is really unique, unlike most of them. Like this one does give you a lot of healing. That I tell you that. So yep, that's it from me. So hope y'all find this video helpful or informative, and I'll see you all next time for more.